Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's going to be a little different than usual, so please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't manifest it if it doesn't belong to you, okay? That's what a lot of people do. And if anybody, the only way you can reach me is through my email, okay? I will never send you my phone number. Somebody got sent a phone number saying it was me at the last live. I will never give you my phone number unless it is a necessity. And you can only request a reading through email. So anybody out there saying any different, and I do all my readings face to face, is a scam. Okay, they're scamming everybody hard right now. Even meditation channels are getting scammed. So be very wary about who you're speaking to, because like I said, the only way to request a reading from me is through email, and that is in the box below. All right, let's see what's going on with my Scorpios. An action needed to overcome situation, discontentment, and boredom. Maybe you need to stay bored for a little minute. We'll find out. What is the sport that you have? The support, not sport. Support that you have. The heart chakra. How you love. What is there to gain from this situation? That's 4-4, by the way. Victory and success. Nice. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of? Recognition and reward. So maybe, Scorpio, you're bored with something because you're not being recognized for it. But Spirit's saying, you know, use discernment and use your heart. Open your heart chakra. Somebody's got a blocked heart chakra here. It's really not blocked, though. I mean, it's that is your power. That is your strength in the situation. And Spirit's advice. The higher guidance for the situation is partnerships and alliances with others of like mind. Because you've got lots and lots of haters, Scorpio. So I see a shadow here, and an accelerated motion of a shadow coming towards you to try to trap you in your spiritual universe. The hope here is that you rest and rejuvenate and heal, and then things will start moving forward again. You got somebody in your energy right now can't stand you. They may be acting like they can, but on the contrary. Maybe this is the person that you're discontent and bored with. Let's see what this... Let's get a little more into it. Oh gosh. Okay. So this might be your twin flame. soul partner, eternal connection. This will be the person or persons that you have in your life until you break the soul contract, which on my community channel tab on my channel, you can go back and scroll down a little bit. There are cord cutting rituals. Twin flames are very difficult to cord cut because you are eternally bonded. Sacred breath and sound. Oh my God, that's so weird. I was just saying that I have the breath. Time to take a deep breath. I've got a very difficult person to deal with around 3 o'clock. So, I take that back. It's later on in the evening. I got an appointment at 3 o'clock. It's later on in the evening that I have to deal with this person. But nonetheless, it's going to be a person that I really don't want to talk to. But I may not have a choice, because I do have feelings for this person. And I saw a reading earlier that brought that dagger thing back out. But that was for Pisces. And not to resort to violence to correct a situation. Or to get even, or whatever the situation is. Because what lies ahead of you is victory and success. That's what you're going to gain from this. From opening up your heart chakra. And your sacred breath and sound, communication, sacred communication. That's gonna probably bust your heart chakra wide open. Okay, these are pretty intense readings, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this victory and success. What is that all about? Divine feminine, magnetic receptive power. That's what you have to gain by look at this together. Look at the vibration in those cards. See the dolphin communicating with a human. Kind of wild, guys. I never really saw that in that card before, but I did this time. Okay, what is this recognition and reward that you need to let go of? Healing earth. The power to give and receive healing. You know what is really weird is that I'm looking at this card, and I was just doing this earlier today, and I thought that's what I was feeling, like I was beaming a light out of my hand. I don't know where that came from. I just felt that way, and I stuck my hand out like that. You gotta stop saving everybody, Scorpio. Even your twin flame. You're healing yourself. By healing yourself, you heal the earth. You don't need any recognition for that. Your own power will show through it. But you need to stop trying to heal everyone. Got wisdom on the bottom here. learning joy, art, and music. So what I feel like it's trying to tell you is to concentrate on your own healing right now, and stop looking for outside vindication, because your divine feminine is what you have to gain from this, and that means you yourself, the magnetic receptive power of Isis, the divine feminine. Look. Then you be beaming with both hands. Not just one hand, but both hands. Okay? Sometimes it's not all about the other person. Sometimes it's about you and how you save yourself as opposed to trying to save everyone else around you. Now, with this partnerships and alliances as Spirit's advice, that tells me to reach. You need to reach. Power over difficulty. Reclaiming your power. You have to reach for it, though. I've got 3-3 here, 4-4 here. So you have to reach for that power, Scorpio. I mean, there's probably some difficult things going on in your life right now. But know that you are a twin flame. That is a part of the eternal flame, which takes you to this divine feminine power. And your life force, your communication is very, very important right now. On how you handle your deep emotions and your unknown feelings from past life influences. Serious soul searching here. I'm hearing don't be afraid to be alone. It'll all come together. You have the power to give and receive healing. I think Spirit is telling you it's time for you to receive that healing, as opposed to giving it all away and emptying out your own cup. Action needed. No. No matter how bored and discontent and lonely you are. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. To possibly this twin flame. There's a storm brewing. Alright? And it might be with the other person. This might be the other person. This might not be you, okay? There's definitely a storm brewing in somebody's life here. And Spirit says, hold up. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. Take a deep breath. Breathe. It's hermit time. Somebody put that in the comments. It's like one of my favorite sayings. Okay, what's the sacred sound? Anya, grandmother of Jesus. Sending light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. There is more to this than meets the eye, Scorpio. You may be seeing one thing, but it might be totally different than what you're seeing. This is all about you being able to embrace all that you are and all that you can be. To build maybe a whole community of people that look out for each other, that take care of each other. That's a huge job. That's usually what twin flames do together. But in your case, it's saying, whoa, hold up. You got to step into this energy first. Which is, this is your ally. This could be your grandmother, really. I mean, this could be like somebody in your family, maybe that passed away. And you're communicating with them through spirit or through animals, mammals. Could be dogs too. I see dogs here. I don't know what I mean. Why? I think it's because everybody I know's got a dog. Is that me? I don't want a dog. Alright, what's this divine feminine spirit? Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This is how you get to that divine feminine energy. You're ascending. You're unbound, and you have to see that you are not bound to anything so you can move forward. What is this that needs to be released? Because Scorpio's got the power to give and receive. You gotta make that cup full of on your own, and then you've got the power to do that. But you don't need recognition to do it. You can do this in your own time, in your private time. Wow, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That's what... Okay, now I get it. You are trying to move very quickly. Like I feel like, you know how, like, when racehorses are in the gate and they're getting ready to race, I feel like that's this kind of energy that's going on with you right now. It's like you're in the stables, like you're ready to take off, but you can't go yet, and you're like, okay, I'm getting bored here, okay. You know you've been training for this for lifetimes. You're ready to get up and go, but not yet. It's not time yet. Not time yet for you to just jump out there and just start becoming what you're meant to be. You have to do the work to get there, and that opening of the heart chakra is really important. This grandmother or this person in your life is helping you to lay down foundations and helping you to heal that. Feeling unloved, feeling broken. Because you were always loved. Maybe you just didn't see it. Is that one or two cards? It's one. Okay. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're becoming the pillar of light that is going to attract many, many people. Learn to partner with those who are in that same light. And avoid these people wherever possible, because they're trying to trap you, especially spiritually. Universe has got your back, though, so have hope and rest and rejuvenate. Okay? You have to be able to shine through the darkness. Do the shadow work. Face your fear. Because something has control of you. And it's like a glass ceiling that you need to break through in order to see this energy coming in. You have to break through that glass ceiling because it's see-through. It's an illusion. And as soon as you do, look at that. You go from having only one power to 2 powers. I think that's a fair trade. And you know you've been training for this for lifetimes. You know you have. But it's not go time for you just yet. And I feel like you're getting bored and you're getting a little out of sorts because it's not happening fast enough. Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. So you're integrating that higher self right now. You may be doing a lot of reminiscing and you may be doing the shadow work already because you know what you're here to do. But you have to release that until you're fully healed. Until you're ready for this divine feminine energy because it's very, very powerful. It's very powerful. It will change you forever. With the twin flame thing, that's the part where you need to hold up. Whether you're bored or not. Let's see what we get there. These are the actions needed to be taken. And in this instance, I think Spirit's telling you to hold the fuck up. Uh-oh. The situation is, what had happened was, alright, you found out the truth about a Queen of Pentacles who's sending you a message and an apology. And wants the home back together. But you know the truth. This person might need your help, Scorpio. What are you gonna do? I mean, what is your higher guidance telling you to do here? You do have support, even if you can't see it. You're never alone. This is definitely going to hit you in the heart chakra. The sun and the moon together. 4 of Pentacles. Hold on to what you have right now, Scorpio, because somebody's coming in to try to manipulate you. Alright? It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, this could be somebody who, I don't know, I feel like it's somebody who's very controlling. And they want you to be their puppet on a string. But you got your wands up. 7 of Wands against this devil. You're starting to defend yourself against it. And heal and set yourself free. and stepping into the unknown, where you still have to wait for just a minute. Sun and the moon. Yeah, this is a big message for somebody. Wait. Hold on to where you're at right now before you jump into something you might regret later. What you will gain from this. Good news. Page of Pentacles. You've had to fight for it. You've had to wait for it. That's why all this discontent and boredom's happening. And now comes the final ending. The last nail in the coffin. That puts whatever this fight in you or fight in someone else with you to rest once and for all. So you can step into your magnetic, divine, feminine energy. Whether you're male or female. Let's see what the thing you need to let go of here. You know that you have this ability to heal people. But you gotta save yourself first, or you won't have anything to help anybody else with. I feel like you're depleting yourself for recognition for what you've done. Stop it. Wow. This could be family. Family that you need to let go of and transform it from the deceitfulness that lies within it. The lying, cheating, stealing, whatever it is going on here. You have to separate yourself from that in order to not jump the gun here. And I'm getting that really, really heavy in this reading is don't jump the gun. Don't act in violent ways to solve a problem. Make sure that you see everything clearly. This person is coming in to manipulate you, to sabotage your growth thus far. Reach for the light, because when you do that, there's judgment. Wow. When you do that, you become that light. You become like part of that light. And when you become part of that light, you become a pillar of light to others who have walked similar paths to you. Oh, goodness. They had to face their shadow too. But now they know that they're here for something much bigger than just a relationship or a dynamic within a group of people that lie, cheat, and steal from you. You got to let that go. I mean, it's hanging on with everything it's got. It's trying to confuse you. It's trying to get you to self-sabotage. Wow. So the spiritual advice here is to get out of your head. Be by yourself for a while. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Heal yourself from whatever has disappointed you in your life. And become the magician. Transform into the magician. From feeling like you're stuck and can't go nowhere, to the Nine of Pentacles, to the Four of Swords, to the Five of Cups, to the magician. The two cups that are still standing here is you finding your power. Your power to manifest. Your power to make a seemingly discontent and bored life into much, much more than what you see. I'm seeing horticulture here. I don't know what that means. Like a farm? Okay. This came in reverse. So this came in reverse. Oh, so this person's magic doesn't work anymore. So that's why they want to come in and they want to transform things with you. Is because this Queen of Pentacles, which is what I'm clarifying, they're not waiting anymore to come towards you because their magic ain't working no more. And they're going through a dark night of the soul. Nine of Swords in reverse. They're reaping what they've sown. Whatever they've put out there, they're getting it back. And that's Temperance in reverse, which is out of balance. This person is coming to apologize, but only because they're getting back whatever they sent out. They're not balanced. That's why Spirit is telling you to wait, because they're going to come in quick with that Three of Wands in reverse. What's this devil all about, Spirit? This devil and this moon. What's that all about? Devil on the devil. My gosh. Okay. So you're going to start to see this for what it is. Because the moon's in reverse now. You're going to see it and you're going to walk away. You know that whatever this is, it's holding you back from your purpose. It could be an addiction. It could be obsession. It could be anything that has to do with something or someone controlling you. The only way to get through it is to walk away from it. I think you already know that. Knight of Wands there. I think you already know. This person has a lot of dark energy attached to them. I'm seeing, why is that teddy bear sticking out to me? Maybe they gave you a teddy bear, or you gave them a teddy bear. I don't know why that's sticking out to me so much. Got all this gold laying around, but the teddy bear is what's sticking out to me. What is this moon about, Spirit? What is this moon about? Somebody's in pain. Because this Page of Cups is getting their justice. Be careful with this person, Scorpio. The Page of Cups in reverse, I feel like they are definitely not balanced. They are definitely off kilter. And they want to take the swords out of your back that they put in there. Tell them they are forgiven. There's no need to come back. Because I feel like this person is coming back for selfish reasons. Not because they really want to heal things with you, but because they have a selfish desire to keep you in the devil energy so you can't find your light. So you get lost in the dark. Like I said, this could be an addiction of some kind. Alcohol. Could be anything. Could be addicted to a certain person with this twin flame energy. But it's painful. Why would you? The support here is divine. Why stay in the dark when you can walk away from it any time? Bust that ceiling open because you are limitless. And the justice that you deserve. Don't get lost in the dark, Scorpio. Don't get lost in the dark. It's a very difficult place to be. What is this Five of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles? This is one step away from Empress energy. Look at that card carefully. That is the truth and nothing but the truth. And that is all I will accept, or you can just hang in the backyard with all the others. And I'm going to go back to tending my garden. Queen of Swords don't play. She cut a bitch. Okay? And I think that you're going to cut off communication with someone completely because they're nothing but a Five of Swords. But you don't understand that you can't do it in a manner that's I don't want to say offensive. Violent. Because I feel like this is violent. That I'm seeing somebody get their shirt grabbed hold of. I don't know what that means, but it's like a vision that I'm having. It's like somebody grabbing hold of somebody's shirt and shaking them. And I don't know what that means. But don't let it be you. Alright? Yeah, this is definitely the past coming back. You have a choice to make. Take the high road and don't fight back. Move on away from it and heal. And become that divine feminine. Or not. That's free will, and it's always your choice. Always your choice. What is this Death card and this Seven of Swords about, Spirit? This thing that they need to let go of. I mean, this is a literal letting go of like it's dead thing. Like, even if it's like an old person that you had a falling out with many years ago and you're still hanging on to that energy. As long as you're hanging on to that energy, it's sticking around you. It's hanging around in your house. It's keeping you from focusing. Like jewelry, things like that if this person didn't wish you anything good, or made your life very difficult, There's an item or something like that that might be in your home that you need to get rid of in order to get rid of that energy. Just saying. It belonged to them. And you know what you're here to do. You're here to clear it. So that you need to let go of it. Especially if it wasn't good to you. Yeah, it wasn't good to you. It wasn't fair to you. There's that Four of Wands, but this time in reverse. Let go of the outcome of this whole situation. Stop juggling it in your mind. It was a wish. It was something that you really, truly wanted. But it was a lie. This person lies, cheats, and steals from you. Whether you know it or not. And that, even though you wished for it, is what you're going to have to let go of. The unfairness of it and all that. You're going to have to let that energy go. Whether it be unfair or fair, unfairness, whatever it was. Allow that energy to transmute and die so you can be reborn into another higher vibration, another energy. That is what this whole thing is saying. Don't hold on to past traumas. It's time to heal. What is this Eight of Swords about, Spirit? This feeling stuck. Aww. With the Five of Wands in reverse, you're not fighting with nobody no more. And Spirit said don't. Don't. Leave it out in the cold. Have the strength to leave it out in the cold. Leave it. Do not jump on this it ain't even an opportunity, it's an apology. But it's an apology from selfish places. I do believe this person has been working magic on you to try to make you sad and lonely, and you're realizing that. So I feel like maybe you're fighting fire with fire kind of situation where you don't even have to interact with this person anymore. Five of Cups, what's that all about? Four of Swords. Could be Virgo, could be another Scorpio. So the Five of Cups is not you. The Five of Cups is your spy. Somebody who's very, very hurt. That you didn't recognize them for being lazy. Queen of Wands in reverse. That's somebody who sits on the couch all day, eats donuts, and expects other people to pay their bills. Alright, I'm just going to put it to you that way. That's somebody who don't want to work. They don't want to put in the work. They don't have the motivation. And they're trying to put that on you. That's why they're watching you so hard. Because they know what they did was not fair. They lied about something. Big lie. Huge lie. Something that might even have cost you money. Might have cost you something, alright. And yes, it could be your twin flame. It is one of the hardest relations. I call them catalysts, not twin flames. Because they catalyze you to open up your heart again. And that's what mine did. But I was fortunate I mean, by the grace of the universe, I was fortunate that I got the truth right up front. That he was from a country where they, arranged marriages. And he was betrothed to another. And he told me that. He didn't leave me hanging. He didn't play games with me. He was a Scorpio. So, know that anybody that's trying to do that to you is trying to stop your growth. They might even use that twin flame scenario to try to keep you bound to them. Got all kinds of devil energy, which is bound energy. What is this magician about? Yeah, they lied. They tried to. They're trying to affect your finances. They do. This is a chronic liar, and they got lots of baggage, and they don't want to work. Oh my goodness. And they're coming to you like this. Okay? I feel like that something backfired here. The lie that they told cost somebody a lot of money. Caused somebody to have a lot of burdens. Because somebody doesn't want to work. Emperor in reverse. This person wants to use other people to do their bidding. Magician here. Closet magician, in my opinion, because it didn't work. Okay? Your spell, whatever it is that you did here, you didn't do enough research or didn't have the heart to make it work. Scorpio, you have that heart. You have the heart to make sure that anything that they sent to you, you don't want them to experience. But the universe don't work like that. Just because you don't want them to doesn't mean they're not going to. Because they don't want to put in the work. They're carrying all these burdens around. They're pretty much penniless. And they don't know why. It's because they're living a lie. And if this is you, Scorpio, the only way to turn these around is to start taking responsibility for yourself and not depend on anyone else for that. Like I said, recognition and all that, because it's fake anyway. It's fake anyway. So why be in reverse when you don't have to be? I don't feel like you're the lazy person that doesn't want to work here. I feel like it's the other person that's coming in to try to shake you up. But I think you're going to put an end to it once and for all. You're going to make sure that this doesn't happen again, which is going to close out a karmic pattern, and it's going to set you free. Because you're not going to allow it to come into your energy at this time. It's a lying, cheating, stealing energy, and it's what you need to let go of. It's the devil and the 7 of Swords. Man, that's some serious energy there, guys. Like I said, this could be the monkey on your back, too. That's keeping you from manifesting things because you're trying to cut corners. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can't. That's why you got to take these readings as they resonate. But I do feel like this is a whole bunch of other people that have been doing this to you for a very long time. And you need to let go of the resentment, because there's magic here for you when you find balance. What does that say? A sleepiest? A sleepiest? That's the Galactic Dragons. It's a cool looking card, isn't it? But the one I got for you is balance. The yin and the yang. This is, you are your own true twin flame. Masculine, feminine. Right, no, this is the feminine, right side's the feminine, left side's masculine. Connecting with spirit. That is the divine feminine energy. Divine masculine too. So it's both sides of the brain, the masculine side and the feminine side, coming together and emptying into the pineal gland so you can see. So you can tell the future of your own. I teach people how to do this because I want everybody to know. Then once that comes online, that other 1,000 vibration connects you to your higher self and what is known as the bridge to heaven. Jacob's ladder, the chakra system. Okay? We're going to read this real quick. Balance, balance, balance. Where's balance? That's the number 1 Earthwalk dragon. So whatever this is coming in, you have to get your balance. Steady yourself. Walk away from this demon that no longer serves you. You have help in the ethers. You have like a spirit guide or a grandmother or something that is helping you to lay foundations and give you a divine path to follow. This card says, what you are experiencing in your life now is transitional. This dragon balance depicts aspects of us as a whole, our light and shadow sides. As humans, we show the world our many different sides, for we are multifaceted and can change forms to from situation to situation. These aspects could include our compassion, frustration, love, imitation, joy, and so on. His appearance in your spread is to remind you that everything is perfect, even if the situation you find yourself in pushing your buttons. Balance says fear and frustration only serve one purpose, and that is to disempower. Life on earth is all about achieving a personal equilibrium, seeing things for what they are, balancing your daily activities and demands, and time to laugh and play. You run the risk of becoming too serious and caught up in the dramas that are unfolding in your life right now by not allowing yourself time to play. You can call upon my energy and wisdom to guide you to be more balanced in how you view or feel about your situation. You cannot love darkness without light. You cannot love. I threw love in there. You cannot have darkness without light. Where was I? Oh, come on now. Where to go? Where to go? You cannot have darkness without light. The sun without the moon. The sun and the moon. Do you need to learn to say no, or to look at your personal boundaries? Are they being crossed? Ow. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty intense reading. Oh, it's not over. Okay, I guess we're not done with this card yet. Too often. Crossing your boundaries too often. Maybe you should say yes to things which, although they may make you fearful, will assist you in your personal and spiritual growth. Remember that what you are experiencing in your life right now is transitional. It won't last forever. This is much like life is a phase, a lesson, and it too shall pass. If you find yourself in a perplexing situation, ask for the wisdom to be bestowed upon you. Balance will guide you to the understanding to know in your heart chakra, what you can do, or indeed if you need to do anything at all. Sometimes all that is required is patience. Wait. Okay? Those are some heavy readings, guys. They take it right out of me. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I've got stuff to deal with on my own, so I get it. Maybe you just need to sit and just wait. Maybe that phone call coming in, later on tonight, maybe I just need not to take it. Because, see, I'm psychic, so I know it's coming. I do have an appointment here shortly, so I'm going to have to close out this reading. I do hope you got some insight out of it and it helped somebody in some way, because there's a lot going on here. And I love you guys, and I want to see the best for you. So get out of this trap situation. It's an imaginary ceiling that you've put on yourself. And all you need to do is have patience. Take your boredom to creativity and create something. Create something cool. Because I know you can, Scorpio. Alright? Love you guys. Bye.